It was like the last time I came here, and we did the show on the Star Trek stuff. I was watching the disc of that about
I missed that
a
one.
month ago. We were talking about Star Trek, and we had all the props on the table. We had the phaser,
Yeah,
the
and the
communicator, the
Batman,
whole
Was
nine.
that it?
Yeah, you were there. If
You
you,
gotta
weren't
send
there,
me-
if you weren't there, that was somebody else wearing your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to send me a copy of
You
that
got
show.
it. No problem. All right, that's
But
cool.
don't send it to him. He ends up keeping them all.
I do not. I just got only one copy of the last show of Ringside.
You Bacalaya? That was the copy you were supposed to give me.
Did I give
No, it was he gave it to me.
Did I give you the sequel to Men from Lucha?
No, you didn't.
No. Okay, that's still running around.
Well,
out there with the
I need a copy of both the original and the second one because my ex-wife has all my other
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
But I definitely want a copy of that Star Trek episode because I don't remember.
yeah, that was cool. We
Yeah,
had a great
ball and
time.
chain, huh?
We had
Yeah.
we had a great time doing that. That was
Oh, wait,
cool.
well, we have a great time doing any show together.
Yeah.
That's where the lunacy comes in.
Yeah. Well, with his lunacy. Yeah.
You
In
heard
fact,
of the Golden
we
Girls?
debuted.
We're the Golden Boys.
We debuted the Lucha, the trailer for Lucha on one of his shows.
Yeah.
And I missed it.
It was pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. You can
Yeah,
find it
you
there.
can find it
Both
on
movies
YouTube.
are there. And
Yeah, but I want it on a disc so I can watch them
Okay.
without having to go to the
you
computer.
could, you know.
but the joy of that was that everything was all me. The
Mhm.
music and every single voice in that movie is me.
That's not a surprise. He does women's voices quite well, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
very.
definitely.
How did you
Yeah.
learn how to do women's voices, though?
I know. I knew a couple of girls from a cabaret show, and they helped me clear that some of the subtleties on that. And the other thing is, I had science on my side. Sometimes, if it didn't sound right to me, you can speed it up or you can change the pitch in the editing program.
Like what's his name
Oh.
said on Saturday Night Live? Acting.
Acting.
Thank you.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live since
Well, you know,
March 30th,
well, you gotta go.
1985.
Well, you gotta go back to that and then watch it. You know.
Yeah, maybe
I didn't like
Joe
this.
Piscopo were on there back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah, that was when Hulk Hogan and Mr. T showed up the night before the first WrestleMania. I didn't even like that show. I just got a kick out of Hogan and T in Fernando's
Oh man, I know you're
Highway
talking
with
because
Billy-
man,
Billy Crystal.
I was into the original cast. So
Yeah,
there
they're
you
ready.
go.
They're ready, not ready for prime time play.
Yeah.
And we have, one more video now?
Actually, do we or don't we? I don't remember. I think we do, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, Kenny, if you could show that one, it would be greatly appreciated. And then, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
It might not be music. It might be actual stuff from the last Ringside show. It might be, I think.
That was that.
Now you know
that was a
we've
classic.
been doing that
Yes.
since day one.
Yes.
One of the first commercials that aired on this show
Yes.
was Mr.
Oh.
Motors, and it was a running gag, and we kept it
Uh-huh.
going for 10 years.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Must have been before I did.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
literally that was the
That was
first
our
two
first-
episodes.
Yeah.
We did those in Studio A.
Studio A, yeah.
Christine
before I
Giovanni directed
came
those.
in.
And this was a long. Laura was here.
Oh, Steve
Long-
Laura?
long
Yeah, that
time
was
ago.
the episode you were jumping back and forth
Yep.
from
My volunteer crew didn't
Yeah.
want to bother to show the hell up.
yeah.
And wasn't that also with
You weren't even
Hogan?
around yet.
No, you weren't.
No, that was a different one. I know the
No.
one you're thinking about, but that's a different one. But in any case,
Yes.
joining us at this time will be a lady who has paneled with us on the show a time, or she has appeared with Jimmy Jubilee during the show promoting
Forgotten
Championship Wrestling. They had a show out at East Van Park in Brooklyn, and the lovely ring caught my eye. So,
Of course.
she wound up paneling on the show with us.
Always like that.
And when she found out that we were doing a wrap-up show, she kind of wanted to be back, and what am I going to do? Tell her, no, you can't?
I'm Jenny Jubilee, and you're watching Ringside Highlights.
Come on, Angie, honey.
Hi, I'm Jenny Jubilee, and you're watching the Highlights.
Hey, three. Remember when you had to do this in bleachers?
Hi, I'm Jenny Jubilee, and you're watching Ringside TV.
Ringside highlights. One more time. One more take. It's cool.
Hi, I'm Jenny Jubilee, and you're watching Ringside Highlights.
Of course not.
Not like a gentleman.
So,
like
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, I give you the lovely, the vivacious, the one and only artist formerly known as Jenny Jubilee, now Firestar. You will note I elocuted your name perfectly.
Yes.
So,
There you go.
how you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah. Doing good. New life, new name, new start. That's hence the name. You know, like a phoenix, you rise from the fire of ashes, and you reborn.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
Everybody
well,
likes to use my name, Star, so now I'll be known as Firestar. Anybody tries to take my name, well, it's mine first.
There you go.
Yes. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the lovely audience out there? Keep it clean.
Leave me and my life alone. Keep me and my family out of your mouth. And if you do not know what's going on in my life, leave it be.
I like that philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of everybody messing with my life. If I can keep myself calm and mentally sane, do not push my buttons.
Yeah.
Because nobody else can keep themselves as sane as I can and deal with their family and deal with life the way I can.
Yeah. There you go. You still doing the modeling thing, though?
As much as I can. A lot of people have been, bullshit, excuse my language, but, I call them and they don't call me back, and I do everything for them, and I go out there with bags of clothing and all this and that, all for nothing.
Oh, that's,
No money, no pay,
yeah.
nothing. So, I'm doing my own thing now.
Eventually you keep going at it, and eventually your star will shine.
Yes.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm doing for me now. I'm not doing for everybody.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man, I'm sitting in the same spot. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, definitely.
I think I remember that girl.
It's nice to see that episode again.
Anybody would remember that girl.
Great.
She was hot.
Definitely.
That was from the
Even though I couldn't
Farewell
say-
Reunion show.
Well, even
Stevie
though I
Wonder
couldn't
could
sing.
smell her.
Yeah, that too. But I couldn't sing anything because the Italian princess and I were an item at that time, you know?
Right.
Yeah, now the scary thing.
Nope, don't
He's
even.
in-
Hey, wait.
No.
We don't talk about my personal life.
Yeah.
No, the
Oh,
thing is funny.
It's in my contract. He's got the papers. We don't
Yeah.
talk about my
We
personal
can't.
life beyond
We
the things
can't
I
talk
said.
about that. We can't talk about
You
Otherwise,
actually gave him a contract like that. What the hell's the matter with you?
Well, it was either that, or he would have
Well, the
to.
Italian princess would be, doing a, number on yours or his.
No, he would become a eunuch.
Yeah, that too.
Well, to quote The Rock, just bring it.
There you go.
You know what?
I'm not
Also, to
afraid.
quote The Rock, it doesn't matter who my girlfriend is.
Thank you.
That's paraphrasing. That's not
Yeah.
quoting him.
Well, that's too. But yeah.
Okay. Well, this conversation is getting a little out of.
Because
the
we're
ordinary.
winding down. Because
We're
you see
winding
the-
down.
The old
That's
clock
it.
on the wall says we're gonna have to
No,
wind it up and go
we're running
home
out of
soon.
time.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Oh, I can't believe how time just went by really quick.
You know the old saying, time flies when you're having fun. This is
Yeah.
a great show.
Yeah,
You know,
with this
'cause you managed to
union
get-
fund,
You
Yeah,
managed to get some of the
definitely.
greatest
all I
guests
can say is
that you could get it in such short
I
notice,
need to
too.
keep doing the stuff he's doing. You continue to host Beyond the Square Circle
Yeah.
and continue to do the
Co-hosting,
marvelous
co-hosting,
thing. And if you got
co-hosting.
any questions or any sort of guidance or whatever, you just shoot me. an email,
Of
man.
course, my
And
mentor.
of course,
you know.
And like I said, you've been doing this 10 years. Enough said. Ain't got to say nothing else.
appreciate that, dude.
So, what do you have planned next, Diddy?
Well, go home, and the next things we're probably working on is I've done some punk. I did this little experiment with the Charlie Manson thing, but my real passion is 60s surf guitar. Bands like the Ventures, the Safaris, things like that.
Oh yeah, the old
And-
beach music, as it
Yeah.
were, yeah.
So I want to get into some of that with Ron Parcells, and we're going to start working on some of that stuff.
Just don't forget to hit a wave or two.
I don't surf. I just play.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know
I
what
want
you
you
could
to-
do? You remember an episode of the old Batman TV show? When the Joker and Batman had a
Surf's Up,
surfing
Joker's Under. Yes,
contest?
I remember that episode.
You could always do that with the
Yeah.
a blue screen in the studio.
And so, what, Craig and Theo, what have you two been up to? I haven't had a chance to ask you yet.
Well, basically what I've been
go
up
ahead,
to is, like I said, I took a vacation from Beyond the Squared Circle for a couple of months, had Craig co-hosting. Then when Vito couldn't make an episode, I came back. And we did a show, you might remember that, Eddie, you would love it. I had come back, so we had Craig co-hosting, me hosting. We did our usual bit with the interviews, an independent wrestler. We get to the second segment of the show, and I invited my two nieces down,
Oh,
Samantha
no.
and Allie.
Oh, geez.
Tell them
With
how
the
that
dead
went.
girl,
dude.
yes. We
Living Dead Girl. Our,
with
one
the
of our
Living
new
Dead
co-hosts.
Girl Melody, of course, co-hosting the second part. And during
Big
that
Vito.
time, she's talking about different wrestlers and other stuff.
And stuff that happened on an event.
Yes.
My
and
nieces are talking about how
how hot
Yeah.
Cena is, and
Or
this person is, and this
does
person.
this person have a dog? You know.
Okay.
You got to see this show.
I
It's
just want
really
to
great.
speak to my director for a minute. Jamie, is Kenny stay with you? Just go get him so he can help you with the closing.
And it was going back and forth. That none of them knew who wrestling, the wrestlers, details were,
My nieces
information.
know absolutely nothing about the wrestling business.
And during that time,
And you got to admit, we got a kick out of that show.
and during that time,
Or at least we did. I don't know about them.
Sounds
well,
pretty cool, actually.
well, during the time, Melody, aka Dead Girl, the living dead girl, thank you.
Yeah, you shouldn't be calling her by a regular name. You know that. Uh-oh.
She was pulling her hair out.
Yep, now she wears a wig because of my niece.
Yeah.
The poor girl.
And wearing that, skull cap.
Literally
there,
pulling her hair out?
Yeah.
So she
Look
doing
at
this
that.
I gotta see this show.
No,
No,
look
she
at it
was
this
doing
way.
it Britney Spears.
Britney.
Oh,
And
no.
Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, there
Look
you
at
go.
it this way. If you're co-hosting a segment about what's happening in the wrestling business today,
You should
and
have
you've got
knowledge.
two guests who have absolutely no knowledge of the business,
Should have knowledge.
wouldn't you be
but
pulling
not-
your hair out?
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Well, I see.
It depends. I like random weird things.
Yeah, he
you know?
does.
Well, these two aren't random weird. They're just plain,
Weird.
all around weird.
Well,
That's
I
why I
see,
love them. They're my
yeah.
nieces.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
man.
have to
guys,
say,
guys,
Eddie, I just
guys.
want to say thank you for
Oh,
coming on my
dude,
show.
dude,
I
thank
mean,
you,
it's
thank
been
you.
a hell of a ride.
Awesome.
And T-Dog,
I don't want to
and
go
Craig,
either,
I
but,
appreciate you coming on.
So
And
Bacala, we're
everybody
back
at
to New
home,
York.
I appreciate you watching
Can't
my
do it.
show. And this
That
has been a
workout
fun
right now.
show. And we all love you, Till Tim. We just kidding around.
Yeah, it's easy to bust
So-
your chops because you don't know what
Yeah.
we're talking about till the next
And,
day.
Yeah.
So this is all done in fun, and I really enjoyed myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say from Guy's Reunion, be sure to watch Guy Cormier Stories today and Guy's Topics and Beyond the Square Circle and
Check
and
YouTube
the
for any of
Bleachers
this
as
craziness
well. I
that
want to
Eddie
say
does.
thank you to Kenny,
Hey, wait,
and
wait,
I
wait.
want to wait.
You didn't
I want to say
give-
thank you to Jamie as well.
You should have waited on that. You didn't give Eddie his props.
And
Watch
I
any
also-
craziness you can find with Eddie Guns on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just enter
Find a
a
lot of
Google
it.
search for Eddie
I-
Guns. I'll
I-
turn up. Don't
I was
worry.
about to get to that, and I like
Yes.
to give props to my main man here, Eddie Guns. Watch him on YouTube. His stuff is really outrageous, and he's very creative. So good night, everybody. And, see you next
you,
time.
folks. Come back next time.
I love you.
Oh, geez, now we got brother love over here, huh?
And now the purple dusk of twilight time streaks across the meadow of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration, but that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses grow. true. So I shrink